Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today I want to work on some wax seals. Now this is a sponsored video. I got this stuff for free from a place called craftspire.com, and there is a code TT5 for $5 off of $40. So I'm going to leave this up here. I don't know if it will be shown throughout the entire video, but I will leave it up here, and I'll leave it in the link below or in the description box below, so that you can just click on it and get what you feel like you need. But they have lots of crafting supplies, including the wax melts and every accessory that I think you'd possibly need with it. And then it also had like beads to make jewelry and things like that. Another necessity for me this morning is my coffee. I have some Starbucks, and it's not really Starbucks, it's in a Starbucks cup, but it is my own blueberry coffee that I just love. So I have that this morning, but I did do an unboxing video that I think I posted a few days ago of the Craftspire stuff that I got, but this is pretty much it. But this is so cute. It's a little deer, and I wanted to try wax melts. So I think the only other thing I need is a lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. Now, from what I understand, I've done a little bit of research. You can put these on parchment paper, and you can then like save the wax seal and then put it on whatever you want. So I'm not really ready to use it on a card yet or anything, but I thought, well, this will be a good chance to give this a whirl. And it said that you can mix colors, and usually about 3 of these is how many you need for a seal. I think I'm going to start out with just one color to start, and then I'll start marbling or whatever, but maybe I'll do this pretty copper color. I'm kind of digging that. So I'm going to take 3 of them of the same color. I think that's not the same color, and put them in my little spoon, and then the spoon rests on this little deer, and that should melt and get all fine and dandy. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and get my seal ready. I have one that says happy birthday and one that says T, or just has a T, and I'm going to start with the T one. And I think something that I'm going to do while this is melting, but it doesn't take very long, it looks like it's already starting to melt, is I am going to take a Sharpie marker, or here, this is a micro pen, this should work too, and I'm going to find the bottom of my T, and I'm going to mark on the outside of my little guy here where that is, so that I know when I am pushing this down that that is the middle back side of the T. Now I don't know necessarily that it's the middle, but it's close. So I think that that will be good. Now I also have learned that you don't want to make, I might go ahead and mark this too. You don't want to make the wax too hot. So to do this, I'm just marking the middle from the bottom, and then I'm just looking at it from the top and bringing that line up so that when I am using it, I'll know that that's the bottom middle when I'm putting my wax or putting my stamp down. So, ooh, it looks like it's melting nicely. It's almost melted. Oh, I'm so excited to try this. I have done wax meltings, but it's been a long time, and I've never had anything fancy like this. I know some people also use a toothpick to have handy to stir it around, but I didn't bring a toothpick in here. I do have a paper clip. I could use one of those, perhaps. Do I use one of my fancy rose gold paper clips on this? Sure, why not? Because if you get it too hot, they say that it'll make bubbles, so I don't want bubbles. Oh, it's so pretty. So let's see here. And I'm just going to put it anywhere because I'm just going to make a few of these for when I am ready to use them. I'm not going to put this back on there quite yet. And then you let it sit for a second and let it spread. And I guess since I'm making the seals ahead of time, it doesn't really matter where the tea is, but then I'm just going to put this down on it and I push and let this sit until the wax cools a little bit. And it should go out the side, the edges like that, which is fine. And while that's doing, I'm going to go ahead and make another one. And I'm just going to get a little creative with my colors. I don't know what this is going to make, but maybe I'll do 2 of those in a copper. I'll just make some just for fun. And I don't know how long. Feels like it's kind of set already. Oh gosh, it just peeled right up from my parchment paper. Oh goodness, look at that. My first one. It looks really cute. And then I can glue this onto the back of my envelope that I want to use it on. Now, if it doesn't turn out, you can also crumble it up and put it back in there and reuse the wax. So it looks like 3 is a good number for a nice wax seal. 3 little pieces of wax. This one is like mint and copper. Ooh, that's kind of pretty, but I need it to melt a little bit more. Oh, I'm excited. I think I'll do, I don't know, a few of them with the tea, and then I'll switch to the happy birthday and do a few of them with that. That looks melty. So I'm just going to pour it down. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the marbling. So let's see, which ones do I want to use this time? I'll use that. I do like having a copper source in there. I'm doing like the 2-to-1 ratio just because I don't know why. And then let's go ahead and squish this down. Leave it sit. I didn't quite get any on this side. I don't know how long you have to let it sit before you take it off, so I'm just giving it a little minute. Oh, I'm getting some wax on the outside of here, so I need to be careful. I don't want to transfer all of that. Oh, that was dumb. There's an open flame there, Tammy. Hello. Oh, yay. I do like that. It looks so fancy. I think I'll do this one with the tea, and then I'll switch to some other colors, and I will do happy birthday. Oh, it looks so pretty. Hopefully you guys can see the pretty marbling in there. I'm trying not to get any on the edges. So then let's see, I'm going to do this one. Oh, let's push this down on there. I'm going to do, no, it already has blue in there, so I should probably, I'm just going to do some blue just to try to clean it out. Now I could just clean it out with a washcloth or with a paper towel, but I'm going to try to just add colors to make it something else. This is pretty. It's like iridescent. I think they call it like AB. It's kind of neat. I'll go into some more pinky colors here in a minute, I think, to use in my happy birthday. But these are so cute. Oh my goodness. I love it. I really do. It looks so fancy. A little bit of paper cloth on there. paper cloth. That's not the word. Paper towel. Stir this up. There's still a little bit of wax in there. Now this one didn't quite marble, but it looks kind of bluey with a little bit of copper speckles. When I was researching this by watching some other YouTube videos, I noticed that some people would put it in there for so long that it bubbled. And that's when it's not supposed to do that. So I guess if you notice it bubbling, take it off the heat source for sure. And I don't know how long you have to stick the little thing in there. This is going to be really pretty, I think. This is going to be my last tea. So now I have blue in there already, and I'm going to go with a darker blue and a white and perhaps another white. Let's make this like a light blue. I don't know what it's going to be, but we shall see. And I will also switch out to my happy birthday one. Oh, my cat. Fuzz. Oh, it's so cool. This almost looks gray, but it's pretty. Okay, so then the wax like just comes, it's off of there. That's very cool. And I kind of like just having one stick, one handle, and then the rest you can just store just the little piece. And this is a standard size. It's a 1 inch. You can buy other sizes, but I think 1 inch is, like I said, the standard. And personally, I think that's a great size. This one looks like it might be cute for a boy's birthday. I probably shouldn't mix it anymore. I kind of like the marbled look. Mixing it will just make it look a little more gray. I mean, if you're just going to do one envelope, it might be a bit much to do this. It's a little bit of a production. They do have wax that you can just light the wax in the stick, and they had some of that, but I wanted this because I thought this looked fancy. I was going to just touch that, but it'll probably be hot. So let me stick this on here. And I have a blue in there. I'm going to move on to some purple. These look like 3 different colors of purple, but it will get me where I want to go, I think. Which is to the pinks. Oh, and I didn't do a very good job of putting this down there. It's not very centered. Doesn't feel like it's quite ready to get picked up yet. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. You can see the balloons and the hat and the little confetti. Oh my goodness. Little stars at the bottom. And I'll do something else here in a little minute to show you some other technique I learned. And because they sent me these metallic pens, and you can actually draw on the wax or color in, highlight certain parts of the wax. So I'll do that in a minute. So 3 little things makes a pretty good seal. That's good to know. I'll do these 3 purple, and then I'll move into some pinky, and then maybe I'll even add some yellow because that yellow is calling my name for some reason. I'm not usually a yellow person. And then I'll do the metallic pen thing. I really don't want to stir this much because I want to see what it looks like without stirring it. And I'm just going right in the middle. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my pinky colors. I'm going to do 2 pinks and this light purple. Oh, I'm so excited to see what this looks like. Now you could just do this straight on an envelope, which would probably be a little bit cooler than trying to glue it onto an envelope, which I don't have a problem with, but it's kind of fancy to seal the envelope with it. I mean, it is a wax seal, but I thought it would be nice just to practice because I wasn't sure how I'd do. But I will do this. But again, it's kind of a lot just for one little seal, so I don't know how I'll do it. I hope I just don't put it in a drawer and never do it again because it is fun. And this is fancy. You probably don't even need this. You probably could just hold it over the flame. But then it will probably get all sooty. Yep, it's already getting sooty. So I don't know. I kind of like the little gadget. Let's see. I like that off. I'm bound and determined to catch this on fire, aren't I? Let's just move that out of the way. I'm going to stir it just a little bit. Oh, I guess I didn't finish this. I can do this one first. Oh my goodness, this one is beautiful. Oh, I love the colors of this one. Blue and purple I love together, so that's really cool. And I don't know, if I got a birthday card with a happy birthday seal, I would think I was pretty special. And who doesn't like making their friends feel special? I do. I think it's fun. Put that down, and then let's do 3 more colors. Getting more pinky pink. It's kind of cool. I was wondering why these wax were cut like this, but it's kind of neat because I guess that the size of them makes them melt a little faster. And I just got an assortment of colors, but you can get just all one color or whatever. They even have wax glue sticks, so you can put it in your glue gun. Now that seems a little bit wasteful to me, kind of, because when you wanted to use your glue gun, you'd either have to use wax seal or, I don't know, take it out somehow. And it's not easy to, I don't know if you've ever tried to remove glue from a glue gun, like the glue stick from a glue gun. It's not that easy, in my opinion, at least not that I've found. Fuzz disagrees, but he is way cooler than I am. I believe you, Fuzz. You've probably done it, but I have not been successful. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's so cool. Happy birthday. I mean, for real, that is awesome. Let's do one more. Now, when I agreed to sponsor this video, or to do this video, this sponsored video, I said that I would do 2 videos. So I don't know what my next one's going to be because this is what I got. I mean, you could choose a lot of different things, but this was my choice. I'm going to go a pink, a white, and then I'm going to do one of these fun, like, iridescent white ones. Cream colored ones. Oh, and I got a little bit of pink over here. Maybe I'll play with that. Okay, like, it's hard again. I'm just going to stick it right back in there. And if I wanted to switch it back to the T, I don't think it would be any problem. Oh, there's a little bit that got stuck there. Stick that back in. Oh my goodness. I love it. This is beautiful. If I say so myself. That's just beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 4 of each. Should I switch it back to the T now? I'll use them all. I send out more regular cards than birthday cards. Yeah, maybe I'll switch it. Just because I want to see how it does. And I know that it'll do just fine though. Oh, I love the ease of use. I really do. There's not a little, I can't even see a hint of wax in there. And that's a pretty intricate little stamp. All right, now let's see. I'm going to go with these 3 white ones, which won't really be white because there is a little bit of something in there. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty, I think. Oh, I have a little bit of wax on here. Smooth, smooth on the bottom. T. Now I did hear somebody else say that they keep a like cold source so that they can put this if they're stamping a bunch, because it's better when this is cold against the warm wax. But I don't know, my glass is a little bit cool, so I'll just stick it on there. I think I want happy birthday again. Oh, I didn't look at this one to make sure it's clean. This is going to make me want to get a whole collection of different stamp seals. I'm sure no one's surprised about that. Okay, so now I'm going to move into, I'm going to do a pink and these 2 yellows. I don't know why. That doesn't even look very pretty in there. It might not be. I really don't know how you could make it ugly though. I mean, they're all pretty. And then maybe I'll do a yellow, a white, and a green. And then maybe I'll do the 2 greens and a copper. And I don't know, maybe I'll just put those back and not use those. Maybe I'll just do 2 more after these 2. There are a little bit of bubbles in here, which from what I understand, again, you're not supposed to get, and it's that looks unprofessional, but to me, I don't really care. It all looks awesome to me. That's pretty cool. Happy birthday. My goddaughter loves the color yellow, so this is kind of reminding me of her. Her birthday isn't until October. So I'm thinking again, I'll switch it out to the T so that I can use that on a card for her before her birthday, because Lord knows by October, I don't even know. Postman is here already. Okay, let's see here. Now I'm going to put in the yellow, the white, and the green. I'm going to try to wipe up a little bit of that so it won't get on there too badly. This is fun. I was going to do something like this for Katie's wedding invitations when I was doing them, and now, I mean, I really can. If I just bought all one color of whatever kind of invitations you might do for a party or something, knowing that you can do it on parchment paper is fabulous. I did not know that, so it's kind of a neat little trick. Then you could just glue this down. That's what I'm thinking. Double-sided tape. I'll probably just use my glue. That way you have it all ready. Yay! I wasn't sure about the colors in that, but it actually looks really pretty. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I don't know that it needs help marbling, or like when you mix it, I don't know if that really adds much or not, but it's pretty fun. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Okay, then I'll do these two different greens and a coppery color. And then I still have plenty more to do more. I think I'll put these back, and then we'll start to play with these. I actually don't have a card to send right now, so I won't put it on a card, but I think all you really need to do is just glue it. Just take some glue, put it on the back of this, and then just stick it down on the seal, and it will look just like it's sealed on there. This kind of looks fluorescent from here. Very interesting. I'm going to stir this up just a little bit. And actually, there. And so there's a blob of wax on here. I'll probably just leave this with my stuff, so I'll have it as a stir whenever I get this out. Lord knows I'll get some fancy bag or something to put it in. Oh my goodness. That's a fun summery one. Now, I didn't do a very good job of spreading it out with this one, but that's okay. I think that's part of the beauty of it. So you guys will have to leave me a comment and let me know if you guys have ever tried this before, or how you might use your wax seals if you do something differently than I am, or if you have another idea. I did say I was going to do 2 videos for them, so I need to do another one. So to clean this out, from what I understand, you just heat it up, and then you can take your paper towel and clean it out, and it should be pretty easy. Kind of like a wax melt, I suppose. I usually just pull my wax melts out, but Let it get hot again because there's still a little bit more in there. Oh yeah, it's very clean. Perfect. I'm going to blow that out. I don't know if it'll have any left for another time or not. We'll have to wait and see. This has a little bit of wax on it, so I'm just gonna rub that off. Yeah, and it looks almost like I've never used it. Awesome. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, and then I'm going to also take this, clean the wax off of this, if I can. Maybe I should have heated that up a little bit. Oh, but there, I can just peel it off. And it looks like there's still enough candle in there to use another time for sure. So let me go ahead and put this stuff back in the bag. So I have my wax stamp, my little box, so I'll remember this. I will let this cool, and then I'll put it back into with my other candles. They sent 4 candles in this kit. So what I did buy 3 products, just so you know. So the 3 products that I got were, so all of this minus, so the wax, the holder, the spoon, the 4 candles, and the 2 pens was one purchase. Not purchase, but one item. Oh, yeah, and the wax, did I say that already? So all of that was one item. The tea with the handle was another item, and then the happy birthday was a separate item. And I like the idea of not having to buy handles for all of them. So now, let's see what I can do with this. You can see this is already like solidifying. It's just very quick to melt and to dry wax. I might even leave this piece of parchment paper in there. Okay, so now what you're supposed to be able to do is take little metallic paint pens. I think that's what they are. Let's see. Water-based ink. So make sure yours are water-based. And then you should be able to color some of the different areas if you choose to. So let's see. I'm going to do gold. I'm going to color a little bit of this tea, or maybe some of the little filigree next to it. I'm going to do half of it, and then I'll show you so that you can get a close-up of what it looks like. Now, when I tested these pens when I first got it, when I did my unboxing, if you watch that video, you'll see that it was easy to, it just started writing right out of the pack. I should have showed you, but I mean, it just writes really nicely right from the jump. So I'm just lightly coloring just so it picks up the parts that are raised. And I'm only going to do half of it right now so you can see that, and then I'll do the other half. So that's pretty cool. I like that you can do that. I wouldn't have really known that you could color on wax. So here's the whole thing. And I'm treating it like it's really fragile, but it's not. I mean, it's substantial. I'm sure I could break it. I mean, it's just wax, but it's nice that you have a little bit of, I don't know, it's not as fragile as it looks, I guess. Now I'm going to switch to silver, and I'm going to do just a little bit of this happy birthday. Maybe the hat, some of the stars, confetti. Maybe I'll do the balloons too. Just to draw a little attention to it. And maybe I'll do gold with the blue. Do 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 do. And I'm going to take the silver and do the happy birthday. I colored one of the balloons, string silver. There. There, that looks really cute. Super cute. I really like the idea of just leaving it wax though too. I think that's really cool. But that's a neat option. And I don't think I'm going to do any more though, but it's kind of cool. I like that. I'll put that in my stash of stuff with it. And let's see, is this cooled down enough? I can still imprint it with my thumbnail, but it's not easy. I mean, it'll be fine in here. It's not hot anymore or anything, so I'll just put it back in here. That way I'll have it for next time. And that. And there we go. So again, it's craftsbuyer.com. The link will be down below. TT5 for $5 off of 40. And you could do this too. It's really easy and fun, and I think you'll like it. So thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.